Did you know that millions of pounds of food are wasted every year, not because they go uneaten, but because they fall victim to freezer burn? In fact, it's estimated that nearly 1 in 5 households ends up tossing out frozen food prematurely due to this frustrating issue. If you've ever reached into your freezer, pulled out a favorite meal or a bag of berries, only to discover those dreaded icy crystals and dry, discolored patches, you're definitely not alone. Freezer burn is a common problem, but the good news is it's completely preventable with a few simple steps. Today, let's uncover exactly what freezer burn is, why it happens, and explore some DIY tips and tricks to keep your frozen foods tasting fresh and delicious for much longer. First, let's get to the bottom of what freezer burn really is. Freezer burn occurs when food loses moisture in the freezer. It's a type of dehydration caused by exposure to air, which leads to those telltale white or grayish spots, shriveled edges, and sometimes a rubbery texture. It might not make your food unsafe to eat, but let's be honest, freezer-burned food rarely tastes as good as it should. The texture suffers, the flavor becomes bland or off, and all the hard work you put into preparing and storing that meal can feel wasted. Understanding how freezer burn happens is the key to stopping it before it starts. So, how does freezer burn sneak up on your frozen favorites? It all comes down to air exposure. When food isn't properly sealed, the cold, dry air inside your freezer draws moisture out from the surface of the food. This moisture then forms ice crystals, which settle on the outside or inside packaging. Over time, the loss of water dries out the food, causing those unappetizing changes in texture and flavor. The longer a food item sits in the freezer unprotected, the worse the freezer burn becomes. That's why it's so important to use the right techniques from the very start. Now, let's dive into some practical, do-it-yourself tips to prevent freezer burn and keep your food tasting its best. The first line of defense is all about packaging. Whenever you're freezing food, make sure to use airtight containers or freezer-safe bags. These are designed to be thicker than regular bags, helping to keep moisture in and air out. When using bags, press out as much air as possible before sealing. Some people use a straw to suck out the excess air, creating a mini vacuum effect, an easy trick that can make a big difference. If you're freezing larger items like loaves of bread or cuts of meat, consider wrapping them tightly in plastic wrap or aluminum foil before placing them in a freezer bag or container. This double-layer approach adds an extra barrier against air and moisture loss. For foods with irregular shapes, like baked goods or leftovers, try portioning them into smaller servings and wrapping each portion individually. Not only does this help prevent freezer burn, but it also makes it easier to grab just what you need without exposing the rest to air. Another crucial step is labeling your frozen foods with the date and contents. Most foods are best used within a certain time frame to preserve quality, even in the freezer. By keeping track of when you froze something, you can use it up before freezer burn has a chance to set in. Rotate your stock regularly, placing newer items at the back and older ones in front so they get used first. Temperature control is another key factor in preventing freezer burn. The ideal temperature for your freezer is 0 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 18 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, food freezes quickly and moisture loss is minimized. If your freezer is too warm or the temperature fluctuates, ice crystals are more likely to form and grow, which accelerates freezer burn. Try not to overload your freezer, as this can block airflow and lead to uneven cooling. At the same time, avoid leaving too much empty space, since a full freezer stays colder more efficiently. One of the most effective methods to prevent freezer burn is using a vacuum sealer. If you freeze food often, investing in a vacuum sealing system can be a game changer. By removing almost all the air from around your food before sealing it in a heavy-duty bag, you dramatically reduce the risk of moisture loss and ice crystal formation. Vacuum-sealed foods last much longer in the freezer and retain their original taste and texture far better than foods stored in regular bags or containers. Even if you don't have a vacuum sealer, you can mimic the effect by pressing out as much air as possible from bags or using water displacement. Simply place your food in a freezer bag, Seal it almost all the way, then slowly lower the bag into a pot of water. The water pressure pushes the air out, and you can seal the bag completely just before the water reaches the top. For those who love freezing fruits, vegetables, or cooked meals, consider spreading them out on a baking sheet to freeze individually before transferring to a bag or container. This helps prevent clumping and ensures each piece is coated with a thin layer of frost, which can act as a natural barrier against moisture loss. Blanching vegetables before freezing also goes a long way toward preserving texture and color, making them less susceptible to freezer burn. Let's quickly recap the key points to keep in mind. Freezer burn is caused by air exposure and moisture loss, but it's entirely preventable. Use airtight packaging, double wrap when necessary, and always remove as much air as possible. Label and rotate your frozen foods so nothing stays in the freezer too long. Maintain your freezer at the right temperature and don't overload it. If you freeze food often, consider a vacuum sealer for maximum protection. And remember, a little extra effort when storing your food pays off in fresher, tastier meals down the line. By following these simple DIY tips and tricks, you'll not only save money, but also reduce waste and make the most of everything you freeze. No more sad, shriveled leftovers or flavorless frozen treats. Just great tasting food, ready whenever you are. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more practical advice on keeping your kitchen running smoothly. Thanks for listening. And happy freezing!